Yeah, we bring you a show called Young Hustlers, and we bring it to you. So we don't want to tell you about the show. We don't want to tell you about the show without offering you solutions. So I'm going to be offering you some solutions today to a 401k. If you don't like the idea of giving your money to Wall Street, if you don't like the idea of giving the money to Wall Street, you want control of your money. I tell you all the time, man, control equals income. Control, if you don't control your money, you're not going to have any money. It's impossible to give up control. Jared, it's impossible to give up control and think that you're going to do well, okay? If you don't think you can do better than anybody else, guess what? You're not going to do better than anyone else.
90% off the wealth creation formula, $49.
Okay. Okay. That's Chris.
Okay.
You can just put it over top of your shirt, man.
Huh? Can you get your price on that? Why would I do that?
This program right now is only $49. It's a 2.5-hour program. It's $4.95 on sale for, how do they find it though?
Training.
No, I don't think so.
Get
It's not there. Wealth creation formula. Where is it? So I need, no, it's not. Check it out. There's no way it is. It's not a premium product. Check it out. It's not there.
I got stuff on the printer. Can you grab that, Robert?
401k, we're talking about the 401k. Please take the time to share the stream. If you have friends invested in 401ks, a brother, a sister, uncle, aunt, cousin, an employer, employee, and they're like, when are we going to have a 401k? Man, look, watch this show today. I'm going to reveal some things to you about the 401 and the K.
401k all day.
Yeah, not. You might want to know some things about the 401k. How much money is in how much total money is in 401ks?
Dude, I was pulling funds.
Trillions, got to be trillions, right?
Well, I mean, I don't think one of them had trillions, but they all had like billions and billions of dollars.
Yeah.
REITs, bond funds.
I mean, I know one
Large
group's
cap
got over
funds.
$3 trillion.
Who? Which one's that?
How much total money?
Should be
Okay,
like 11
welcome to the
pages.
show. Welcome, Facebook. Thank you for being here. What?
Google 401k.
Top allocation funds.
CNBC.
Oh, I'm the top story on CNBC? That's awesome, man. $2.8 trillion, 18% of all total mutual funds.
88.9 billion in the Vanguard Wellington allocation.
I just told you the number, dude.
I know, but I'm just telling you how it breaks
2.8 trillion. I got the total right here.
down. 46.6 billion in Vanguard's REIT.
18% of all mutual funds.
6.6% 1 year return in the Vanguard REIT.
That was last year, though.
Yep.
They're giving you
8%
Whoa, man, your
1
shirt
year.
looks good, dude. Who's looking more buff, though, man? Who's looking more buff? Let me get. let me
Dude,
get
you
mine.
you're a little bit more cut up than me, man.
Huh?
You're more cut up than me.
Oh, God, I wish. Okay, Grant Cardone, Jared Glant, 305-865-8668.
305-865-8668.
If you're not going to invest in the
If you're
401,
not investing in the 401,
what you going to invest in?
what you go invest in, bro?
Promise. Who's got my money is my question. Okay. Also,
got
I wanna,
my money?
I want to
That's my-
reference this, and I just put this on sale for $49.
What?
It's $4.95 for the show, dude. For the show, we got to offer people a solution for the show.
49.
And 10 of these for 20.
30 seconds.
Okay.
$20.
And I need to check with Josh, man. Our sales, our product sales at. Oh, these are $10. The shirts, by the way. If you want the shirts, I know a lot of people are talking about the shirt already.
Man, everybody loves this
This
shirt.
food's not in the shot, right? Look what I got, dude. Look
What do
I
you got, dude? What do you
I'm
got?
current. Hey,
Dude, how do I-
get
can I
Jared
get
a
one of these?
sticker?
Can I get one?
Get Jared a sticker, please, for the.
Please,
Get
man.
current.
We don't want. Please, man.
Please.
Gen Y, Gen X, Millennials, Generation Me, Generation Internet. You know who you are. You've been crushed. hit hard by this economy.
So if you're dealing with college debt, I mean, maybe you're even trying to move out of your parents' house or start a new business. Look, the only way you're going to be able to do that is to be able to produce and to get people to pay you what you're worth.
I'm fighting for your generation. I'm not counting you out. I believe in you. We're here to give young hustlers the advice and tools they need to succeed in the 21st century.
Hey, welcome, young hustlers of the world.
Who's got my money?
Who's got my money?
Who's got my money?
Who's got your money?
Who's got your money?
That's what I wake up every day saying, who's got my money, man? I pat my kids on the back, kiss them, kiss my wife, and then I'm like, the rest of the day, it's like, who's got my damn money? I've been doing that since I was 25 years old.
But then when you find it, you got to multiply it.
You know?
Dude, this
That's
is Young
right.
Hustlers. Every Thursday noon East Coast Standard Time, we come here to drop a little bomb, a little knowledge bomb on you. We got some new Be Obsessed stickers. If you haven't picked the book up yet, come on, man. What
Number
you
one
thinking, man?
one
Boba.
business finance book on Amazon for
Boba.
3 weeks now. Okay, if you don't have your Be Obsessed or Be Average, we get selfies all the time. If you already have the book and you wrote a testimonial, or you haven't written a testimonial,
review.
a
Oh my
review,
gosh,
man, I
the
love
reviews are
that.
great.
I can't tell you. Every morning in our sales meetings, we share reviews, we share selfies. Send me your selfie, send me your review. I really appreciate any feedback you give me on the book. Every Thursday, 12 p.m., me and Jared meet.
Yep. And we talk about
Young
what you
Hustlers.
got to do.
What you got to do? We talk about money. What you gonna do, brother? What is it? Who is that?
It's Hulk Hogan, man.
Oh, I didn't get that.
Yeah.
Okay.
What you gonna do when your 401k runs wild?
So we're
on
going to
you?
talk about 401ks today because I wrote an article yesterday. Robert's going to be on the mic over there. Robert's the guy behind the scenes. He's like the
Wizard
Wizard of Oz.
Wizard of Oz.
Okay, Robert. So you tell me when you Google.
Well, if you type in 401k into Google right now,
Yeah.
there's a man that has a top story on CNBC. It says, self-made millionaire, don't put your money in your 401k. That guy's you, dude.
Oh, yeah. There it is, man.
You see that? There you are.
I don't see that one.
Well, I see this is what I see. It's right there.
Here's a story at Forbes: how to become a 401k millionaire. Okay. Now I'm going to tell everybody right now, and Jared, me and Jared have had this conversation many nights, many times, many ways.
Yep.
Buying a home.
Bad idea.
What's the second one? Buying a home. Oh, college education, borrowing money to go to
Borrow
college.
money to go to college. Yep.
They're going to come. I'm just going to tell you three things. You don't need to go to WikiLeaks to get conspiracy theories.
Yep.
Okay. The more people have been killed by these three ideas than all the terrorism on the planet.
Oh gosh.
Okay. So homes,
Yeah.
you're a prisoner. Can't even leave. They convince you to do that. They sold this idea to mass numbers of people, millions of people. Why? And by the way, the Clinton administration back in before 2008, 2009, this is not a political statement. When they lowered your requirement to buy a home,
Yep.
all of a sudden the floodgates went open and everybody started buying. What happened 6 years later?
Boom.
The bust. Okay,
Bubble
so
burst.
every time they make the rates cheap and everybody can do it, they're setting up for a bust. College is a prison, and the 401k is probably one of the greatest scams on the American public ever in the history of the United States.
So why do people put money in a 401k?
Because here's the deal.
Because
Well,
in all fairness, like
Yeah.
if people have jobs here and they work for, probably a medium size or
Yeah,
big company,
making 50, 60
they're
grand a year.
talking about 401ks.
Sure they are.
They're saying, hey, we got a 401k. Do you want to participate?
Because-
Opt in, opt out.
Yeah. So
do the
this
whole
is what
deal.
happened. The 401k was created by Wall Street. It was sold to politicians. Politicians were then told, "Hey, man, we'll support you if you can get this thing pulled off." Okay. Now, and the thing that they wanted to pull off was this: we want to convince Jared. He's 28 years old, 30 years old, 32 years old, 34 years old. We want to take him now. We want to get his money now. So we're going to spin a story, okay, to the middle class to say Jared should start young. Everybody here's heard that story. Start young, do a little bit every month, man. Dude, the whole story was built for Wall Street. It wasn't built for you. And I can prove it.
I can prove it.
Who's going to prove it first?
Well, you can prove it, but I can support it.
I just started a mutual fund. Okay, not a mutual fund, but I started a fund for real estate investing. For me to start a fund to let people invest in my fund, they have rules that say you have to be an accredited earner, okay? Which means, simplify, that Robert can't invest in the deal yet because he doesn't earn $200,000 a year for 2 years in a row, or he doesn't have $1 million worth of net worth. The only people that can invest in this fund are you earn $200,000 a year,
And can prove it.
okay, which is only like 4 or 5% of the entire population.
Yep.
And you got to have $1 million net worth, which means what? I can't have somebody with $50 a month do the deal. Why? Because Wall Street has a corner
A stranglehold
on that
him.
deal, stranglehold, okay? Because they want Jared, young Jared, at 18 years old, giving $50 a month. Chris works at Starbucks. Hey man, Chris, this is what we're gonna do for you, Chrissy. Little Chris, man, what we gonna do, man? We're gonna take $50 out of your check. We're gonna match it with 50, man. We're gonna do up to $3,000 a year. We're gonna take care of you, man. Okay? Because they knew the story would sell. And by the way, Chris, we're going to take that money and we're going to trap it for the next 30 or 40 years, man, which was exactly what
The financial markets are very complicated and confusing.
so complicated.
You
And
would
we're going to
never
diversify
you would
over
never
many
wanna,
things.
wanna play with that.
$2.8 trillion, $2.8 trillion is invested in 401ks. You can't get the money. They penalize you when you take it out.
I've actually got a list right here.
Yeah, please.
Okay, pitfalls of a 401k.
Scam.
You can be wiped out overnight.
Bam.
Yep. What kind
Sherry
of
Imhoff has got a great...
what kind of retirement plan allows millions of people to lose 30% of their life savings just as they near retirement because of a change in the market?
Okay.
Just like that. Administrative fees and the tyranny
We want to
of
give you an
compounding costs.
alternative to the 401k, okay? This is Young Hustlers. How can you hustle when you don't know where your money is? Stay with us.
GCTV.
If you're looking for digital cash flow, other streams of income, and you know how important multiple streams of income are, have you ever thought about making money online with zero money to start with? Let the expert Coach Gianni help you do this. From Amazon sales to banner advertising, monetizing your website effectively so every click makes you money. Build an online brand that sells and make money off of your website starting right now. Coach Gianni offers comprehensive, simple coaching of how to make money online, how to monetize your website, and come out on top in an arena where everybody's trying to get positioned. Go to CoachGianni.com/cashflow. That's CoachGianni.com/cashflow to get started with making money online. Too many people are being kept from their dreams by circumstances they couldn't control and mistakes from a long time ago. All they needed was a second chance or a fresh start. That's why Cash Now was created. Since 1997, Ray Abood, owner of Cash Now, has been the premier expert in home renovation and resale in the York tri-state area. Dedicated to premier customer service, getting the best deals at the lowest price, this is the only expert company you should deal with when it comes to buying and selling a home. Offering a 5-step home buying process, Ray and his team will ensure your needs are covered and get you closer to your dreams of buying a home in any city across the United States. To find out more on how you can get started on owning or selling a home, visit cashnowpa.com. That's cashnowpa.com to get started. TrueStim is hiring. We are seeking motivated sales reps in the United States and Canada to work in the growing, lucrative market of drug-free solutions for effective pain relief and muscle performance training. Do it while having fun and, most importantly, improving the quality of life for your customers. TrueStim offers aggressive pay plans, company incentive trips, and a fast opportunity for growth and advancement within the company. TrueStim trains its people on the #1 sales training platform in the world, Cardone University. The best knowledge for sales combined together with the best marketing systems, culture, and support in the industry. Visit TrueStim.com/careers. That's TrueStim.com/careers and get started right now.
Hey, welcome back to
Hey,
Young
hey,
Hustlers.
hey,
we're
we're
wearing
back,
our
we're back.
Who Got My Money shirts on.
Because
today.
who's got my money?
Dude, look, these shirts, $10 at my store, by the way. 10X shirts, boba shirts, swag shirts, money shirts, $10 at my store until I, blow out of them.
Those 10X V-necks.
Dude, I love
Those are
these.
nice.
I love this shirt.
The
This
boba
shirt's
shirts,
awesome,
the boba
bro.
shirts.
They're all
Got to
good,
get on the
man.
boba,
Okay.
man. We're
All
talking
right.
about 401ks today.
Yeah.
Really about investing. And before the show today, I was talking to Grant. I was like, the thing that people need to make the decision on is what kind of game they want to play.
Yeah.
Do you want to play a big game or do you want to play the small game? Because all the math that breaks down with 401ks that I could find says you're going to get 6 to 10% a year. God forbid anything crazy happens in the stock market that pulls the rug out from underneath you. But you're going to get about that much, and if you contribute over your lifetime, you could have $1.2 or $1.3 million contributing the minimum by the time
18,000 a year.
Yeah. Now
is that the-
there's
no, that's
a
the maximum.
there's a maximum based on your income.
And
so
by the way, I just want to let everybody know, I have an IRA. I have a IRA, which is a max. Exactly, it's like $4,000 a year or something.
Yeah.
I have a 401k Keogh. I have a self-directed Keogh. I did all this when I was young because
Yeah.
I was like, I got to save this money. But here was the problem: when I was 33, 34, 35 years old, and I wanted to buy real estate, I couldn't grab that money.
yeah, and so what I mean by you need to decide what type of game you want to play.
Yeah.
What I mean is this: I started investing with Grant 4 years ago, maybe. You think 4 years ago? Probably.
Yeah.
4 years ago.
So he takes money from that is taxed. It's
Yep.
fully taxed. I know there's some benefits to not being taxed on the money. He takes that money, whatever's left over after his taxes.
Yep. So for 401k, I would have been capped at $18,000 per year.
Yeah.
So over the last 4 years, that would have been $72,000.
Yeah.
That I could have invested.
Okay.
$72,000.
So, and Marlowe's asking this question, perfect
Yep.
for you. What about tax savings and employer contribution? So that's good. That's how they sold you the
Yep.
deal. We're going to make a contribution. We're going to match. We're going to give you a deduction. We're not going to charge you for what it grows over 30 years. Okay. We won't bill you or charge you taxes until you get out. But watch what Jared did instead.
So I put, instead of capping myself out at 18,000 and then trying to figure out where to put my money next, I took all of my money and put it in the real estate business, in
Yeah.
the real estate deals. And then did that once, did that twice, did that 3 times. And so then over a period of 4 years.
First of all, what happens with Jared's real estate? The reason I love real estate so much, he puts, let's say, $100,000 in a real estate deal. Let's say for conversation, it pays him back $10,000 that year.
Yeah.
Okay. The first year, he is probably going to get what's called a K1. We're gonna write him a K1 that says, "Hey, Jared, your income was $10,000 or $12,000 last year, but your taxes are probably a negative $2,000."
Yeah.
So we get a lot of tax benefit from
Depreciation,
that
yeah.
called depreciation, where he got money, but he actually got to write down his taxes. The beautiful thing is Jared has control of his income, and he's getting money pumped back to
Cash
him every
flow,
month.
because that's another thing too. Like in
Yeah.
a 401k, you put your money away
you
and
can't
it's gone.
get cash flow. You cannot receive
Yep.
a penny. Okay,
Yep.
so if you have $100,000 or $3,000 or $600 a month going in, even if it pays you 5 or 6 or 7 or 8, I don't know what are some of the returns.
Between 6 and 10% is
6
what they
and
use
10%.
as a
Even if it
benchmark.
pays you 10%,
Yeah.
you don't get the money.
Yeah.
How can you eat if you don't get the money?
So the point really is after 4 years, the money that I put in, I mean the return, I mean God, on what I put in is probably 500%.
Yeah. So look,
I mean-
here's 3 scams I talk to you about all the time. Young hustlers, don't lose. You're going to lose your hustler. You're going to lose that hustle, man, when you lose. Okay.
Put on those
There's
cuffs.
3 major scams. Okay. College is a scam.
Borrowing money for college.
The government wants to extend college. They want you in college as long as they can keep you in college because they want to go from $180 billion a year in college funding, okay, or school funding to $3 trillion. Okay, they want to double down, man. Why? They want everybody in school. They want to give free schooling, okay? Number 2, the home sale, okay? Why do people want you in homes? Because it helps banks. So 2 things right here help banks. What are they? Colleges. We're going to
And
borrow
homes.
money. We can sell those bonds out to the marketplace. We'll give the money to the college. The college can raise the rates. You don't ever have to pay it back. We stick somebody else down the road because we put in these funds, right? And the third one is the 401k.
Which are junk, by the way.
Huh?
Which are junk, by the way.
Totally,
Yeah.
right? We're going to do the 401k, and we're going to get Robin, who makes $3,000 or $4,000 a month. We're going to offer this deal where she can put in $400 a month, up to $18,000 a year. She is never going to see the money again. I remember I was doing this conference with it was an automotive conference, and the manufacturers were like, "Hey, the Toyota specifically, we want to start marketing to a 5-year-old." I'm like, dude, they want them for life.
Yeah.
So the first time that guy gets a set of keys, they want to make that guy a Toyota owner, just like Apple wants to do, and just like Wall Street wants to do. They want to make you prisoners. That 401k you have, folks, is making you a prisoner.
It's the truth.
You don't get cash flow. You don't have control. You can't get the money without a penalty.
Let me go over some other pitfalls of
Yeah,
401k. So there's no cash flow for a better opportunity that would come along.
No access to the money.
Lack of liquidity when you need it most. If the market falls apart, like Sherry was saying,
Yeah.
market falls apart. She has all this money in the bank stock in Washington Mutual or whoever it was, and then when she needs the money the
When
most,
she needs it, by the way, when will you need it?
When it's bad.
When it's terrible is
Yeah.
when you're going to need the money, right?
And then so your value has dropped.
So in 2009, Sherry, an executive at a company, she works here now. She had a bunch of money in a 401k. She was in the mortgage industry.
Yep.
The industry got decimated, just wiped out, right? So she's without a job.
Yep.
What does she need now?
Money.
She can't get a job, man.
Yep.
That industry just got like a tsunami hit it.
Yep.
It goes out, it's gone. She's like, I'm looking for another job. She doesn't have any money. She goes to grab her 401k at the time when you're decimated, man. Over 30 years, you don't think there's going to be another couple decimations?
Yep. So the
Control.
the penalty is huge, right? The lack of knowledge encourages
The
unconscious.
penalty's not terrible. The penalty's not terrible.
Well, you pay
10%.
double tax on it. I think.
10%. No, you've already paid taxes. So let's say you got 50 grand trapped in a 401k. Okay? A guy asked me last night, I got 50 grand trapped in my 401k. I want to take the money out and I want to reinvest it in my company. I'm like, I would absolutely do that, dude. Pay your freaking $5,000. Get that 40 grand. Get your hands on less money. Okay? If you believe in your business, put that money to work.
Yeah. Let's see. So lack of knowledge about 401ks encourages unconscious investing, meaning you're not even thinking.
Totally.
Fear of taxes when you do mature it leads to underutilization of the money.
But what's the chances taxes are going to be higher 30 years from now?
Higher
than they are
tax
today?
brackets upon withdrawal.
Totally.
Is the next
so
thing
we
it
know
says
we
here.
know taxes are going up. I don't care what these politicians
Yep.
tell you. They're going to tax you, folks. It's happening. The middle class will get hammered here in the next years to come because the government's got $84 trillion worth of Medicare debt. Okay, $84 trillion. So how do you pay that? It's on the backs of young people. You guys in a room right here watching right now, that's who's going to pay for all this stuff.
No exit strategy. It's an easy target for an estate tax. The government owns your 401k.
Talk to Chris from Ireland. I want to see how he feels about it because Ireland's a great place to invest in money. Chris, what's going on, buddy? Chris, what can you
Chris,
tell me about
what's
the
up?
401 and the K, man? Only got 20 seconds.
Hello, Mark. I'm new from the UK, man. I don't have.
Oh,
Hey, Grant. I don't have a 401k. I'm in the UK. We don't have them over here.
yeah. Well, good for you, man.
The average 401k holds 90.
Stay with us, Chris, okay? I want to talk to you from the UK. My name's Grant Cardone. This is at Jared Glant. We are young hustlers as you are. Thank you, and don't leave where you are right now.
Gaining financial independence is what every person seeks in today's world. With so many options when it comes to investing, it can be confusing to know what to do. Specialized IRA Services helps you know the right direction to go. Whether you are looking for a self-directed IRA, a retirement account, or need the know-how on funding a new business, Specialized IRA Services help you gain control of your assets, your money, and your investments while being educated on the entire process. In removing Wall Street out of your investment, you can be sure to spend less on investment fees, taxes, and make more on your returns. Let the expert team at Specialized IRA Services help you transform your family legacy and secure your financial independence. Visit specializediraservices.com. That's specializediraservices.com to register for more info and receive a free ebook on your guide to financial freedom. That's specializediraservices.com. In your neighborhood with a lasting impression. A professional landscape can deliver that and more. And the man to bring it to you is Steve Griggs. Awarded the National Best of Hows in Client Satisfaction in 2016 with clients such as Dr. Oz and the Palisades Center Mall in West Nyack. Steve Griggs is New York's best landscape designer. This isn't landscape design, this is lifestyle design. For more information, visit stevegriggsdesign.com. That's stevegriggsdesign.com. Style, fun, experience, and the best food on the planet. Brick City Grill, family owned and located in Somerset portion of Ames, Iowa. Voted best food in Iowa in 2016. Everything fresh, everything American. Rated the best sports grill in Iowa. This family-oriented environment was built to enjoy the best of life with your friends, your family, and your coworkers. With the highest quality food, watch the game, meet new people, and create your experience at Brick City Grill. For more information, visit brickcitygrill.com. That's brickcitygrill.com.
Wow.
Hey, welcome back to Young Hustlers. Jared
We
Glant.
are back and we're talking about money.
We're talking about wealth.
how to get, dude. You got to make.
talking
you
about
gotta-
retirement.
You got to make the big decision, dude.
We're talking
I
about
want to go all
decision-making,
in.
okay?
Every action that you take once you make the decision of how big you want to go needs to support that.
Yeah.
The big things. 401k does not support big. 401k supports.
In the wealth
Handcuffed.
creation formula, okay, I'll give you the 9 steps. Create income, increase income, save, okay? But the third step, save. There's 9 steps on this wheel. The third step, save, okay, is save to invest, it wouldn't mean send the money to somebody you don't know. Like, how is that possible that you and I were told to invest? Okay, buy a house, commit 300 grand to one location. How ridiculous is that? You got all your money in an address, one address, that produces no income. Number two, any money you got left over, send it to people you don't know. And number three, go to college for 5 years where nobody pays you anything. You pay and you don't get paid. How is that? How are those investments? None of this makes sense. How was America, and I really want to, like, you guys need to really look at, how were you sold these ideas? By the way, I was sold on all these ideas too. I bought a house, it was stupid. I went to college, that was dumb. And I put money in a 401k, I still have trapped today. My sister called me last month and said, I have $250,000 in a 401k, what should I do? Sell it, man. Dump it. Get your money. You've been in it long enough. Grab your dough, but there's a penalty. So, pay it. She got $210,000. I said, look, if you found $210,000 tomorrow, would you pick it up?
Yeah.
Yeah, I would. That's how you look at it. Not like you're losing 40, like you found 210.
That was one of the things that they talked about. It's one of these ideas that you get in your head, like, oh man, I'm going to get taxed, or I'm going to get penalized.
Don't pay taxes.
Yeah.
Man, get your 210. If you could find 210, if you could win the lottery tomorrow for 200 grand.
Well, I'll give you a good example like this. So we buy all these clothes, these shirts, right? And so when we offer them for $10, it's a loser for us, right? We lose money when we sell these for what we pay for them because of shipping and employees and everything.
Right.
But Grant says, hey, get rid of them. Let's blow them out, because when that money comes back in, I mean, even if we lost money, it's cash back in the business.
And I got somebody wearing my shirt, man.
Yeah.
That's cool, dude. And I got somebody going to my store. What do I care? You can't, and this is what Jared opened with. Make a decision. Are you going to think little? Are you guys going to keep thinking little? Are you going to keep thinking like a little mouse? I remember the book, Who Moved My Cheese?
Oh, yeah.
Like, ain't nobody moving my cheese, dog.
I got my cheese.
You know what? Because my cheese, you can't move my cheese.
Need a fork.
See, because to me that book was like, as much as I liked that book, it was like, I also said, dude, nobody can move my shit, dude, because I got a lot of it, man. Like,
And people actually tell you, so when you start, and I haven't read the comments on the CNBC article on the 401k that you wrote yet. I know I got an idea what it's going to sound like, especially in that space. But people will tell you, like what we're telling you right now, what I'm telling you, 33 years old, crossed $1 million last year, big milestone for me personally.
Millionaire.
I will tell you that when you start talking about a 401k disparagingly because you want to get rich and you want to make millions, people will tell you not to plan for that. Don't plan for that. That's not realistic for most people. You can't hit it big like that.
Yeah.
People will actually start coming at you and attacking you because of the way that you're thinking. So you just got to be...
So same thing with the house. You're going to get the same conversation about the house and the same thing about college. Your mom and dad are going to say, a house is a good investment. No, it is not a good investment. It's a place to live. It's a very expensive place to live, by the way, that you don't even have choice on. Same thing with the 401k. You lose choices when you invest money over there because you can't get it back again. You want choices. Chris from Ireland, the UK, somewhere in the world. What's going on, buddy?
How are you?
Appreciate you calling in, man. What's going on?
Not much, man. Just actually trying to get work done and watching Young Hustlers.
Yes.
Yeah.
What you want to say, bro?
man.
What you want to say? Talk to me now. Now's the time for you to start talking.
Okay, man, I've been following this group for a while, trying to get on for about a week, trying each day. Basically, man, I'm 19, and I've got 2 options right now.
Yeah,
Okay, so basically, man, right, I'm trying to start a consulting business. I know how to digital market, key target for that there, want to build that business. Like, past 6 months, I've been cold calling, picking up business, doing cold that way. I'm from the UK, it's called American business.
Yeah.
I'm at university at the minute. That's why I'm doing that. University, I'm doing this here. Now, I'm doing it differently. I'm not paying a penny.
I lost him.
Oh, man. I think we lost you,
Dude,
man.
I remember listening to Eminem, right, like, and a bunch of other rappers. I'm like, sounds good, but I don't understand a word they're saying. Huh?
No, he's not.
He's a
dude.
Viking, dude. The guy's a Viking. He's not talking Alpaki, man. What you talking about, man? If you're going to do that, talking to Mike. Okay, let's talk to Shane from York, Pennsylvania. Hey, Shane. By the way, Chris. I appreciate you calling in today. You probably know my buddy Chris Saraceno up there. What do you think about the 401k and the IR and the A?
Well, I tell you what.
Are y'all there, Shane?
Yeah, man, we here, man.
We hear. Are you a young hustler, man?
Hey, I'm a young hustler. I'm here with Cheyenne. I'm a young hustler. I'm an insurance broker, so I can tell you all about those 401ks.
Come on, man.
No one OKs, man. They're nothing but a trap.
Why do you say that? Tell me why do you say that, man?
Because the tax consequences are so ridiculous. When people got those things, they were told that, hey, when you take out your money, your tax bracket will be less. They're just such a total. They're so expensive. Take your money out of your 401k and go buy yourself some real estate or invest in something. Because 401k is just a trap.
Totally, dude. Number one, Shane, do you agree with this? The fact that you no longer have your money is enough to say, huh?
100%.
Dude, I can't get my money, man. Okay? Look.
Who's got my money?
I put my money in
Who's
T-shirts.
got my money?
Who's got my money?
Check this out. Let's say I go buy a $300,000 house or I buy $300,000 worth of T-shirts. Which one do you think I'm going to make more money on?
House, 100%.
No way, dude. I'll make more money on my T-shirts, man. I can sell my T-shirts.
Yeah.
You can't sell your house tomorrow, even if I take a loss. Let's say you pay cash for a house and I pay cash for my T-shirts. And I need $200,000 tomorrow. Okay?
Your T-shirts.
Dude, I got a chance to sell $200,000 worth of T-shirts by tomorrow. You're not going to close on a house.
No.
There ain't no way you're going to trade a house tomorrow in 24 hours.
No way.
401k.
No, there's too much gain. No,
If you
401k.
if you guys wanted to dump out of your 401k in 24 hours, you probably could. You probably could. But you're going to be going like, oh my God, man, what's it going to look? They got to sell that. So anyway, go ahead, Shane. You do the talking for me now, man. Tell them why.
That's what you're doing. Man, go out there and you are your own business. Go out there and get obsessed and make your money. Stop waiting for companies. I mean, that 401k is nothing but a dream.
Yeah.
Make your own dream, man. You tell them, Grant. Be obsessed.
It was all
with the
a
average.
dream.
Dude, I was on
Word
Jimmy.
Up magazine.
I was on
Salt
Jimmy.
and Pepper and Heavy D up in the
Dude, do you have
limousine.
one of my shirts yet?
No, I don't have one.
Let's get you one right now, man. I'm going to hook you up, Shane. So, look. Thank you, Shane. So, folks, I was on Jimmy Cephalo's show this morning. I do a
WIOD.
iHeart Radio with Robert
iHeart
Sislo,
Radio.
Grant Cardone, and
Good
Jared
morning.
Glatt.
Let's get with Grant Cardone. Talking
Jimmy
about
here, Jimmy here.
401ks.
Yes. And Jimmy's like, hey, Grant, what kind of jobs should people be looking for? I said, man, people should be not looking for jobs. They should be looking for opportunity. He's like, well, what does that mean? I said, well, a job would be somewhere where they're going to offer you health benefits and a 401k. Well, isn't that a good thing? No, dude, it's a trap. And by the way, when I offer you that stuff, when I offer you stuff like that, when I offer you benefits like, oh, I'm going to take care of your health care, I just robbed you. I just blinded you for opportunity. Because I've told you I need to take care of you because you can't take care of yourself.
Yep.
So these are not good things for you folks. You want control of your money. Control of your money, okay?
There ain't nobody that comes to work here in the sales department for $3,000 a month.
Yeah, exactly. So Julian from Tampa, I want to know what he says. Man, I got a lot of action right now on Facebook. I got a lot of action in the comments at Grant Cardone TV.
Oh my God,
if you're
dang it.
posting your comments, I'll give you a shout out right now. Go ahead, Julian.
JLHPFIC24.
I like that. I like that. I like
intro,
that, dude.
intro.
Okay, come on, bring it, man. What you got?
Uncle G, Derek, how you guys doing?
What's
Good,
up, man?
we're good,
What's up?
man. We killing it. Hey, let me ask you, Julian, before you start, how old are you?
28.
Dude, you got to get this wealth creation formula. Do you have it yet?
I got a strategy, yes, sir.
Okay, tell me what your strategy is then.
I currently do work for $1,000. Have not a 401k life. Got a side business, and I just plan to go ahead and get in the.
You got to tell
every
me.
call, man.
Yeah, I know. But might not be on with him. I don't know what he said, man. You guys get a chance. You get the chance to get yourself known. Call the show. I do a show Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday.
Yep, every day of the
man,
week.
Get a chance to call, man. I got a lot of people watching this show right now. We got more people watching this show right now than Fox Business has got.
That's the truth.
Fox Business, okay?
That's the
I'm
truth.
serious. I guarantee there's more people on this stream right now than were on WIOD radio this morning. So you guys get a chance, man. Get you a good landline. Call in. Tell me who you are, what's your website, what's your company, what you're doing, where you going, who you are. Every Thursday, me and Jared sit down and do a show called Young Hustler. Why? Because it's not about how old you are.
No.
What's it about, Jared?
dude, it's about making the right decisions now so that you could live the life of your dreams.
Yeah, and quit thinking like your mommy and
Yeah.
daddy, man. Your mommy and daddy were wrong. How many things has your mom and dad been wrong
Dude,
about?
how can you make the right decisions financially if the message has always been, just get enough. You
Yeah.
don't have to stand out. Don't do too much. Don't work too much.
Your
Don't,
mama wanted you to buy a house so you'd never leave
if
town.
your only direction from your parents was, dude, you need to freaking get rich. You need to get filthy rich. Dude, you wouldn't be worried about 401k money.
You're
You'd
talking the
you'd
rich thing, man.
dude. You'd be
It's kind of hard to hear, man.
dude,
You're elitist.
I'm
man.
just
Now
telling
that
you,
you're a
man.
millionaire.
I want to get rich.
Yeah.
I want to get rich because I know that that's the only thing that provides
So,
security.
let me just tell you, this little book right
Is
here.
that bad?
No.
No,
This little
man.
book right here, 44 pages long, goes with this wealth creation book, okay? It's $495 at my website. It's on sale 90% today.
90% off.
Because of the show. We're just promoting it today for the show. for
Oh,
anybody
have to
watching.
be on the show watching today to get
Okay?
access to the
This
price.
little book is $10. I think you can get 10 of them for $20.
Mm-hmm.
So if you buy 2, you get like 8 free.
Shirts, $10 each.
But the point about these is, look, the shirt's not going to make you any money. It's just going to remind you.
Mm-hmm.
You need information. You need data. You need content, right? This says, look, earn income first. Do not worry about saving money. Do not worry about avoiding taxes.
Mm-hmm.
And do not worry about your retirement. Nowhere in this book are we talking about retirement. Elon Musk doesn't have an IRA. Guarantee hang on, Warren Buffett doesn't have a freaking 401k. Oprah ain't got no 401k, and if she does, she don't care because it's so little. There's so little money you can put in it. Go ahead.
Well, I was just going to say, all that information is in a book. It's just called The Middle Class Book.
Yeah.
That was the book you
yeah.
read growing up. This is the Millionaire book.
Yeah, that's right.
The Millionaire
That's right.
book.
Millionaire.
That was like a little joke.
Yeah, and it's steps. It's not the millionaire mindset. It's not trying to get your head wrapped around something. It's showing you the 8 steps you need to start thinking the way Jared's saying as a millionaire. Now, Jared, 6 years ago, Jared had no money.
Broke. In debt.
In debt. Today he's got $1 million worth of net worth, okay? He's got money that can't be destroyed. If Jared got sick and couldn't show up in that office every day, he's got money. What's your income every month now, your passive income?
Probably $1,400 maybe.
A month?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But with no money in the deals.
Yeah.
Like, that's
So,
not bad.
so
That's
it's a
not
little,
bad.
little more complicated than that, but he's got, let's say, $1,400 a month coming. He can't live on $1,400 a month, but that's going to keep growing over time. He's starting to get invested in other things that's taking care of him. Could he get that money tomorrow if he needed it? No, he couldn't. But he's getting paid every month.
Yep.
Your 401k doesn't pay you every month. You don't get the confidence, man. The 401k is like going to buy a bunch of water, but you can't drink it for 30 years. It's like buying vegetables from the store, but you got to wait for 30 years.
Man, they going to be all nasty.
Dude, and they tell you the taxes are going to be less. In the year 2046, does anybody think what they're going to tax you is going to be less than what it is today? Okay, you look in your little city that you live in. Look at those roads. They're going to be 30 years older, and they're going to need somebody to fix them. That means your taxes are going to go up because that's the only way the government's going to be able to fix those. We're going to be Venezuela at some point.
Some point.
I'm telling you, it's going to be ugly, man. I'm not even being dramatic here. Tracy from Boca.
Boca.
Guys, how you doing, man?
Good, Boat, man. Good. Hey, thank you for having a good phone, man. Why is Josh walking so weird? It's like he had something in his.
Oh, because he did legs at the gym yesterday.
he's
He
walking funny.
he sat down, he's like, I did was leg day.
He's walking like somebody hit the back door. I'm just saying. Go, what's up, bro?
So listen, guys, Grant, you have following you early this year has literally changed my life. I just want to tell you that right now. And you guys, I appreciate you guys so much. I think Jared knows a little bit of my story just from email communication Tim and I have had. But I'm 51 years old.
Wow.
I've had a web design development company since 2005, and I kind of got lost. I got lost the past few years.
Yeah.
And just didn't really know, wasn't confident what I was doing, wasn't feeling good, and I had some, issues in my family that we're dealing with, which is really, really tough. But just following you again at the beginning of this year changed my whole outlook and got me on the right path. And now I'm a Facebook consultant using Facebook ads to just kill it for local businesses and other companies.
Dude.
But what I wanted to tell you was I'm glad you're on the 401k ass kicking because I know from experience 401k suck. I was in a corporate world for a long time. I left. I was because I had an employee stock ownership plan. I left with 150K. I had to invest in that myself. I put it in the market. In 2000, I increased that in just a couple years to like almost $1 million.
And in 2000, when the market blew up, I lost 90% literally overnight. And it killed me.
90%.
90%. And now, years later, 16 years later, I have almost $250,000 in a couple of accounts and stocks and mutual funds.
Yeah.
So it's just been they're stagnating. And I wanted to ask you, how can I invest almost $250K with you?
Well, you could. We basically create a fund for my real estate. It requires you to be accredited. Okay. Again, it goes back to why.
Yeah.
This was interesting. I just discovered this 30 days ago. I said, why do I need to be? You can only take money from somebody that earns $200,000 a year, and they have to build. Your CPA's got to basically validate it. I don't have to validate it. They have to. You got to send me something, say, hey, he earns enough money, and/or you have over $1 million worth of net worth. So, and I'm like, why? Why can't Robin invest $4,000 with me, or John invest $3,000? Mm-hmm. Why can't you, Grant? Those are non-accredited, okay? Wall Street gets that money. Why can Fidelity Mutual Fund take $50 from Robin or Angela or Sherry, but I can't take the $50, okay? Why can't? And then I'm like, oh, dude.
It's the trap, man.
It's the trap, bro. And then I understand why the hedge funds have given Hillary Clinton $69 million, and they gave Donald Trump $19,000. I'm like, you guys can't follow the money, man. Hang on a second. Follow the money, folks. Follow the money, man. Okay, the hedge funds, by the way, hedge funds pay the lowest tax rate in the United States of America. They take a company they have no investment in. They invest in a company, let's say a Google. It explodes, the stock explodes, okay? They make $1 billion. They pay like 15%. If I went out and did a deal and made sold a company for $1 billion, I'm going to pay the highest tax rate there is. Okay? So the hedge funds who had no money invested, by the way, those guys are not entrepreneurs, those are capitalists. I'm an entrepreneur, I put money at risk, okay? The hedge fund did what? They put a fund together based on the backs of Tracy and Jared and Robin, grabbed money from the three of you, invested in something, and they got paid with having no money in the deal. There was no risk, man. Okay, so, and that's why he lost 90% of his money. That's why Wall Street doesn't want me doing the deal, because I would become competition for their funds, and they wouldn't get $3 trillion. $3 trillion. Do you understand? There's $3 trillion in mutual funds in 401ks trapped. The U.S. economy, the total U.S. economy is $3 trillion.
Wow.
So it's a massive, massive business with tremendous political implications, okay, that traps the middle class like homes, like colleges. Tracy, what else, man? What else can you tell me? And by the way, are you on the wealth creation formula, Tracy? Because I promise you, if you get on that thing, you're not going to derail again.
No, I am, man. I'm on your wealth creation formula. I bought into card on you early this year, too. All that stuff, just following you and connecting with you and following your programs has changed my outlook 100%. I can't thank you enough. You know what I mean?
Get his address. I want to send him some of our stickers because I want to see those stickers in Boca the next time I roll through town.
When is a good time for me to stop by and just shake your hand in person, Grant?
Dude,
I'm in Boca. I'm close, man.
Yeah, just arrange it with.
Hit me up. I got your info, Tracy.
Yeah.
All right, Jared.
Yeah. Beautiful. Appreciate you calling in. So, Jared, I mean, look, the callers are telling you it's a trap.
Yeah.
So why do people keep doing it, dude?
I don't think a lot of people understand it still. The people that are calling and sounding off about that, one guy's an insurance agent, Tracy's 50 years old, he's been investing in them his whole life. But for folks like me, I don't even know what a 401k is, man. Like I heard about it in school. Like, put your money in 401k, your employees got a match, it's a benefits thing, blah, 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 blah,
blah. Go to school,
dude,
listen to the teacher.
I didn't hear any of this. This is, even now, this is the first time that when you really have a conversation, you try to learn something about it.
You're going to be happy. These are traps, folks. They're traps, man. They're traps. You lose mobility, you lose choices, you lose control.
Now, here's where...
We're out of time, though, okay? You lose choices, you lose mobility, and you lose control. You lose any of those three, you're not free. You're trapped. You're a slave. Thanks for watching today. Hey, every Thursday,
Every Thursday.
12 p.m. Grant Cardone TV. We bring you Young Hustlers. We always will. We always have.
Are we showing up
We even-
strong,
We were
man?
doing this-
Hey, who's got my money?
Who's got my
Who's
money?
got my money?
$10 today.
Who's got
today
your
it is.
money?
This is $49. $49 make you holla.
Man, that's a good deal right there.
Okay,
huh?
$495 product. You can get this at grantcardone.com/wealth. We got super sales every day today. It's t-shirts.
Millionaire booklets. 20
Yeah.
for $10.
Come
you can buy them,
on,
send them
man.
out as Christmas.
Come
Great
on,
presents
man.
for your
Tell
clients.
your friends. Tell your
Prospecting
friends.
tool dropping in. Come on,
iTunes,
man.
podcast, Stitcher, Bitcher. Don't be a little.
GCTV, Instagram.
Who moved my cheese? See you later.
Yeah.
Watching on YouTube, make sure you subscribe and like, and we love your comments. Also, remember, you can find Grant's podcast on Stitcher and iTunes. And if you never want to miss Grant Cardone, go to grantcardonetv.com, where all his shows are broadcast live. That's grantcardonetv.com.